All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Ames, Iowa. This is Greg Corcoran. The Blues are on the air. We'll be beginning our varsity game with the Ames Cyclones in about 3.5 minutes. We'll have player introductions and national anthem. I'm here today again, joined by Rich Blunk.
Keep going. Who jacked up my own mic? Look at that. Once again, prior to puck drop, I'm screwing things up. Thanks, Dean, helping me out. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch the mics after you do mic check, dum-dum. Speaking to myself.
Unfortunately, last night the gremlins and the computer system went wild, and we lost our feed toward the end of the first period of the varsity game. We got it back for the JV game. But for those who weren't able to follow the varsity game last night, we just do a little recap for you. Unfortunately, it was one of the best games of the year.
Not to rub it in.
But, Rich, the game was tied in the closing minute of the game, and the puck was in our end, and it looked like we were going to be struggling to get to overtime, and suddenly Jace Johnson broke out of the zone, broke over the line, and then fired one from the right boards, hit the defenseman's pad and ricocheted past the goaltender, and with 19 seconds left, the Blues had a lead of 2-1, which ended up being the final score.
Yeah, the absolute epitome of they don't ask how, they ask how many. Because that was, I can pretty much guarantee you, if you ask Jace, honestly, if he meant that to go in or as a center for a rebound, he would have said the latter. But it went in, and so be it. Good things happen when you fire the puck toward the net. And that's how that goes. You know, I just thought about, for anybody who didn't get to catch that game and wanted to go back and try and watch it, if you go to Point Streak, every team, go to the team link for Ames, they will have a link there where you can watch broadcasts. And so you won't get us, which could be a bonus for you.
The game was not up this morning, but I expect that it will be up later today.
Okay, cool. And when ours went down, the whole thing died, so it didn't record the game. So unfortunately, you're not going to see it up as you normally would for BSN.
And, you know, one thing we should, when you have a player who is as hot as Jace Johnson is right now with 5 goals in his last 3 games, I believe, scored 2 the other night in Cedar Rapids, and the only 2 we got yesterday. You tend to focus on that player, and rightly so, because obviously we don't win the game without Johnson. But we also don't win the game without number 72 in the net, Riley Sterrett, who was absolutely phenomenal last night. And there was a series late in the third period, probably with 3 or 4 minutes to go, where he had to make one save. He wasn't able to secure the rebound because of the nature of the shot, and he had to go post to post to get the follow-up on the rebound, and he stopped that one too. And without his outstanding work in goal throughout the evening, Jace Johnson's second goal of the game wouldn't have meant much, because it would have been, the Blues lost 5-2. So, the team in general, played well. It was a very evenly contested game, and last night we got lucky. And, of course, we'll talk more about the JV game when we do that one later today. But that was another very evenly contested game that we got the breaks on and ended up getting the 2 points.
Yep, and we'll definitely be hoping for more of the same. I expect these 2 games that we're going to broadcast today to be hotly contested and close, and hopefully pretty entertaining. I'm going to mention it again today for people who didn't hear it yesterday. The clock cam for both penalties and the game clock is shooting through 2 layers of white netting that go all the way around the rink. So if you're having a hard time reading 17.00 right now, that's probably going to persist, and we will definitely try and help you out by giving you the time as we can.
The Blues, we just learned a few minutes earlier, are going to be without the services of number 24, Chase DeYoung, and that's a big loss because Chase typically plays both games, strong defenseman, and apparently he wasn't feeling well this morning, so he's not dressing for the games today. I don't know if he's gone home or if he's still here, but in any event, he's not going to play.
Yeah, I heard he had to. I think they took off. I don't see his parents anywhere in the stands either.
Welcome to the Ames Ice Arena for today's games featuring the Quad City Blues and your the Blues at forward, number 19, Liam Quinn.
Liam Quinn will start at a forward position.
35, Jace Johnson.
Jace Johnson at right wing.
Number 97, Isaiah Conrad.
And Isaiah Conrad will be your other forward.
Defense, number 21, John Nienhuis.
John Nienhuis.
Patrick
And Patrick Anna will be your starting defenseman, and Riley Stirrett.
72, Riley Sturrick.
Stirrett will be in goal for the second straight game.
Blues is Dylan Fournier, and he's assisted by Joe Dallaire.
Now we'll have the announcements on the starting lineups for the Ames Cyclones.
At center, number 3, Matt Hare. At right wing, number 19, Nathan Collett. At left wing, number 26, Ash Helmers. At right defense, number 45, Mate Chaco. At left defense, number 14, Zach Edgington. And in goal for the Cyclones, number 40, Puck Hagerston. The head coach for the Ames Cyclones is Dave Ellison. He's assisted by Grant Taylor and Chuck Campion.
Now we'll have our national anthem.
Today's game was Bryanston, Nick Meyer, and Jason Terrell. And our referee for today, Tim Terrell. Now if you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we have a new goaltender in the Ames net today. It's number 40, Huck Hagerston, will be the goaltender for the Cyclones. Stirrett will be getting his second start of the weekend in the Blues net.
Trying to figure out what the Zebras are doing. They're like,
Looks like-
fixing that pane of glass right
Yeah.
in front of the scoring table? Interesting. Dapping each other up, and all right, let's go.
All right, your Quad City Blues have won 5 of their last 6 and have now improved their overall record to 5-9 on the season. A win here, if they could get to 6-9, they would start to get within reach of that 8th and final playoff position in the league standings. Going forward, we have some tough games next week in Omaha, and then after that, quite a few conference games, Eastern Conference games against Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Waterloo, who is turning out to be one of the very elite teams in the league. They kind of flew under the radar for a while, but not lately. They've risen to the top. All right, game is underway. No, Isaiah Conrad dumps it into the zone where it's picked up by the Cyclone defense. Bring it around to the sideboards. This is Johnson battling for it behind the net. As we mentioned, he's on a real hot streak in the last 2 weeks. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Nienhuis is going to play it back to his partner Gannon. Pass is intercepted by number 26 over the line. Tries to get it to center. Unable to do so. They battle for it. It's put in deep behind the Blues net. Nienhuis is going to get to it first. They battle for it along the half boards. The Blues aren't able to get it out. Number 5 dumps it in behind the net, and that's Quinn going for it, along with number 5, Keinert. Now there's 4 of them battling in that nasty-looking corner down there. We mentioned that last night. Here's Keinert out in front, but his centering pass is intercepted by Conrad. Conrad sends it over to Johnson. He loses it. And now here comes number 5, Keinert, back over the line. It's going to come right to Steeritt, who puts his glove on it. And looks like we'll get a looks like they're not going to change lines yet. Ames is going to change.
You had almost everybody just changed
had
on
already
that last
changed,
rush.
yeah.
The only one still on the ice was Jace Johnson. He went off.
All right, now you've got the second line for the Blues. This is J.R. Wofford. He leaves it at the red line at center ice and is dumped back into the blue zone where Charlie Eaton is going to get to it. Sends it over on the side to Hutton. Hutton, nice lead pass. Ooh. Beckwith couldn't hold it on his stick. The pass is intercepted, and centering pass is knocked away before Ames could get to it and get a shot on goal. Now this is Hutton in the far corner. Sends it around the far boards. That's not going to get out. Once again, it just goes right by the crease. Number 29, McHenry, had an opportunity there. Wasn't able to get a stick on it, and the Blues ice the puck. That's going to go all the way down for the first icing of the game. 15:08 to play in the first period. No score, no shots.
There were 2 possible zone exits there. Unfortunately, your Blues weren't able to execute those, and so still stay pinned in.
Now the puck is sent around. That's Patrick Hurd over there. And that's not going to get out. There's a long shot tipped in front. You got a man trying to get a stick on it, unable to do so, and it's knocked out of there by Camden Doherty. And now here's a pass from Jack James, sends it a little bit ahead, and that's going to go down and be another icing, this one on the Blues.
That one not so intentional either.
No,
that was an attempted pass that just was a little bit ahead of, I don't know if that was Cutcomp or Doherty. But
as Rich was mentioning last night and again this morning, any passes going around our net on the near corner have a tendency to pop out back toward the middle. They don't go around the boards like you would expect it to. There seems to be some kind of a jutting out there that causes the puck to suddenly get back right into a scoring position. So it's something the Blues have to watch, especially since they're defending in this end twice. 2 of the 3 periods. Yeah. Now back to the right point, long shot, tipped in front, and somehow Steeritt was able to soak that one up. That was tipped about a foot in front of him and it went right up into his chest, and he made the save. I think that's the first real shot of the game. Number 5, this is Keinert's going to take the draw against Beckwith. There's a shot, and it's deflected off the stick of Gannon and way up into the netting behind Steeritt's net. So he didn't have to worry about it.
Nope.
This will be Beckwith again against Keinert on the draw.
It's Quinn.
Circle. Good. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Liam Quinn. Here, Conrad deflects the puck out of the zone, chases after it, but he's 1-on-3. Now Hutton sends it in, but the Blues have to tag up on the delayed offsides. Now it's in the near corner. Hutton battling for it behind the net. Now it goes to number 8, Linder, for Ames. Hutton sends it back into the corner to Quinn. Quinn's put in behind the boards, but he battles for it, regains the puck, gets it to Johnson, back to Quinn, back to Johnson. Johnson's going to get to the middle. His backhand attempt is deflected by the defense to the corner, and is picked up by number 22, who sends it down. Gannon keeps it in at the right point, and the Blues maintain possession in the offensive zone. Now Ames takes control, and they get out along the left wing boards to number 18. And now number 22 brings in, here's a shot, again deflected. Good stick there. I believe that was Gannon again that deflected that puck up into the netting. So shots are not getting through to Steeritt.
we've talked about Jace several times already, but you know a guy's on a heater when he takes a putt to the center of the ice and throws a backhand shot, and I'm surprised when it doesn't go in.
Yeah. I'm always expecting the sticks up on that. All right, now here's the puck out of the zone. J.R. Wofford's going to control it now behind the net. Now he comes around, takes it out to the high slot. Now back over on the left point into the corner. Beckwith chasing it. It's knocked away from him, but he regains it. Now the puck comes around into the far corner where Ames is going to get to it first. Their clearing pass is knocked down center ice by Beckwith. He gets it back to his defense. And the Blues put it in. That one off Wofford, but he was behind the red line when it deflected off him and goes all the way down, so that's going to be another icing on the Blues.
I've had quite a few of those.
Yeah.
Already. 12:22 on the clock, in case you can't read it through the screens.
I don't see any kind of a hangover on the part of Ames after that tough loss last night. They seem very engaged and eager to get into this game. Now here's the puck coming out along the near side boards. Pass is deflected. That's deflected. Dockery's going to get there first. Gets it over to James in the corner. His return pass to Doherty is they battle for it behind the net. And number 22 is going to come away with it for Ames. He's able to get it out of the zone, and now there's a big check, and that's going to be a penalty on the Blues.
Get him for interference.
Yep. That's exactly the call. Yeah. And that's going to be on Doherty. He'll get 2 minutes for interference.
I enjoyed the hit, but you can't do that when the puck's gone.
So the first power play of the day belongs to the Ames Cyclones.
The first varsity power play of the weekend.
Exactly.
There were none yesterday.
For those of you who weren't with us last night, and none of you were with us last night, as we've already alluded to, there were no penalties in the game, in the varsity game.
For either squad.
A real rarity, but we're back to normal now. Now they battle for it along the boards. Blues trying to get it out of the zone. Number 22 sends it over on the far boards. Here's a shot. Had a man right in front trying to tip it, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Now Eaton in the corner. Here's a pass. Number 15. That's Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he was a big force yesterday for them.
There's another shot right on goal. It left a rebound, but the Blues cleared it. Yeah, Zach Wilson played both games yesterday for Ames, and very noticeable, especially in the JV game. He was all over the place. Now here's the block of a centering pass. The Blues still have not been able to exit the zone on this power play for Ames. This is 15 Wilson again, cycling the puck back to the near point, and at number 22, his shot deflected by number 8 of the Blues, out of play. And there's another long shot right on goal, and Sterrett makes a save.
Yeah, no traffic in front of him, so that saves a lot easier that way than it would otherwise be.
That particular penalty killing unit was not having much success getting the puck out of the zone, so Coach Dobbs has elected to change him up.
They did keep it peripheral, though, which is also key.
50-50 puck in the zone. Now this is going to be knocked out of there by the Blues. Sent all the way down, and Hegerston, the goaltender, plays it off to his teammate, and they come out of the zone. Nice work by Conrad on the penalty kill. Gets it to Jack James, back to Wofford. And now here come the Cyclones over the line. Number 29 is going to try and get to the net. He gets around. Got a good shot.
Good shot, but nice save by Riley.
Steer it right tight to that post. Didn't give him anything to shoot at, and the Blues are able to clear the zone.
15 left on the kill.
And that's knocked down of there by Pat Hurd. Sends it all the way down. This is Pink. He's unable to get a clean entry into the zone, and that's going to end the power play for Ames. 9:45 left in the period, still no score, and now we're going to have too many.
Oof.
I think that's too many men on the ice for the Blues.
Right back to the kill.
And who's going to serve this? That looks like number 12, Giesick. Connor Giesick's going to go in and serve the too many men on the ice penalty. I'm not sure if he was the guy that was responsible for being the 7th man on the ice or not, but somebody on the bench has got to serve it.
Well, it was even strength for a whopping, 5 seconds?
About. Now the puck comes back at the high slot, long pass. Oh, and that looked like it hit the side of the goalpost. That was close.
Ah, very.
Now here's a pass intercepted, but unable to get it out. Now we got a man right in front, shot, and a save by Steerett.
Way to go. Wow.
Blues had a big opportunity to clear the puck. They failed to do so, and it almost wound up in the back of the net, but Steerett, right out on top of the blue paint, cut down the angle and made a great save. He's right back to where he was last night.
And he's needed to be.
Yeah.
Early on, wow.
Ames has clearly had the better of the play in the first 8 or 9 minutes of this game.
100%.
Now here's the puck. That's cleared out. James almost got to it. Now he gets it again. Going to send it in, puts it into the corner. Ricochets behind the net. Not too much forechecking pressure there by the Blues. And Ames gets ready to come out of the zone. Now James and Wofford are your penalty-killing forwards. That's a kind of a pass that went nowhere and got it to Ninehouse, who sent it in. Who's going to get to it first? It looks like Ames is going to get in first. They got a 1-on-3. Always a man beats the defense, gets in, and once again, Steerett has to make a save. Number 5 on the far point is going to send it over to Linder. His shot is stopped by Steerett. Kept in by Edgington at the near point. Sends it into the corner. Who's going to get there first? Hutton battles for it behind the net, but Ames is there. We got a man right in front. That's number 15, Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson.
And it's cleared out of there by James. He sends it all the way down with 27 seconds left on the penalty. This is number 14, Edgington, for Ames behind his own net. He's checked by Conrad as he tries to come out. Now he sends a pass out. Gets past the winger, and Eaton's going to get to it first. He makes a turn at his own blue line, dumps it back deep for another icing, and that probably is going to kill the penalty off. Here's Conrad in the corner. His shot is blocked. And here's Pink, number 48, over the line. He's met by Giesick by Quinn as he comes off the bench after the penalty. Back to the other corner. There's a long stretch pass. Gets past everybody, but that's going to be right on goal, so no icing on that one. Now number 23 sends it into the zone where it's going to be chased down by Patrick Hurd. He's met in the corner there by Wyatt Pink. Johnson gets it past the official and the defenseman. Now here's Wofford, 1-on-1, cuts to the middle. He's going to get a shot. Great save by Hagerston.
I thought that was going to pop free, but he plopped down on top of it and kept that in his paraphernalia.
Good burst of speed by Wofford going from the right wing boards, cut to the middle, got a really good shot off, but Hagerston had to make his first really good save of the game.
Yeah, he's not been challenged much. I think it's hard for goalies when they haven't seen a lot of rubber to have to make those saves.
Here once again is Beckwith. Beckwith's shot is deflected by the defense up into the screen. Well, maybe getting through those first 2 penalties against the Blues will help them get into the game. They've kind of been on their heels throughout most of the first period.
Truth.
Beckwith is sent out of the zone, and Wofford's going to step in. The puck goes to, there's a shot right on goal, and the puck is loose in front. Well, that whistle
was a fast one.
That whistle went a little quick there. That puck was still rolling around in front of the crease. The goaltender tried to glove it, came out of his glove, but the whistle had blown, so face off in the near dot.
The near dot. That's what you call it here in Ames. At least some former Blues
announcers, yes. All right, here's one high off the board. That's going to be sent down. That's going to go for icing against Ames.
Last year, for those who weren't watching the broadcast with the near dot and the far dot, Nikki DeYoung and Ann Gannon were pressed into service and as your Blues Sports Network announcers and like to talk about the near dot and the far dot.
Gannon pinches. He's unable to keep it in. Now Doherty sends it over on the far boards to Cutcomp. Gets it out of the zone. Once again, Griffin Linder has a real propensity toward hanging out near our blue line. And so far, the Blues have kept him from getting any really good opportunities, but that's something to watch. Now the puck back into the zone. It's Blues unable to keep it in. It rolls around at center ice, back to Hutton. Hutton's pass for Gannon goes behind him, goes all the way back behind his net. And now come out on the near side, kept in. And that puck is sent down deep, and that's going to be...
all right.
Nope. The icing is wiped off. And the Blues try and get it. Now here is James try and bat the puck to the center, but he lost it. Now he regains it. Nice, makes a nice move. He's going to get a shot here. Nice save by Hagerston. Deflects it with a leg pad save to the corner. Now Linder along the far boards starts to come out of his zone. He's got number 18 with him. Crosses the line. This is Linder. His shot is waffle boarded to the corner by Stirrett and regained by the Blues defense and gotten out of there. And now this is James battling to get the puck. Lost that battle. And the puck is back at center ice where Conrad picks it up and dumps it into the far corner. So they make a line change.
Quinn line on now.
Here is Nienhaus from the far side. Tries to get it to the middle, but unable to do so. Here's a shot and a save by Hagerston. Johnson in the corner. Works it in front. No Blues are there to pick it up. Now Eaton sends it around behind to Quinn. Still battling for it. Quinn is knocked down. Or that was Johnson that was knocked down. And Ames tries to get it out. It comes to Patrick Hurd. He loses it. Now we've got an opportunity, but it's going to get behind the goal before Ames can get to it. And the Blues regain possession and come out of their net. They're 2-on-3 as they enter the offensive zone. Johnson gets around one, but loses the puck. And the puck is back to center ice. Eaton sends it in deep. Hagerston lets it go to the corner where his defenseman picks it up. And Ames comes out of the zone. A little less than 4 minutes to play. The puck is free in front of the net, and nice hustle there by Hurd to clear it away from the front of the slot area. Now here is a nice play by Beckwith. Comes over the line, and we're going to have an offside there. Would have been offside if Wofford had played it. Now the puck comes back to the Blues defense. This is Hutton. Hunt sends it along, tipped in by Giesick. That play is going to be onside. And number 5. Keinert plays it around the side. Back. Now picked up at center ice by Beckwith, who sends it into the corner. Number 22 goes back to play it for Ames. Then out to Wilson. He sends a pass ahead to Keinert. He comes into the zone 1-on-2. His shot is deflected to the corner. Now the puck comes right back out in front. And Stirrett caught it and held it for a couple of seconds and then tried to play it off, and the referee blew the whistle and said, nah.
Now we'll blow. Yeah. As he dropped it, he blew it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
2:54 left in the first period. Both teams at full strength. Keinert's going to take the draw with Cam Doherty. Back to the high slot. Number 14, Edgington, can't handle it, but he puts it into the corner where Hutton has to play it. And once again, that puck gets caught up in the corner of the rink there and pops out toward the middle. The Blues are able to clear it out. That one's probably not going to go far enough. Edgington's going to have to play it. He does. Loses an edge.
Edgington.
There's a good check by the Ames defenseman Edgington. They battle forward in the corner. This is Cutcomp to James. To Keinert. Back to the point. Now here is number 8.
Yeah, Huddy.
That's
pinched
Austin
in there,
Hutton.
nice.
And now here's a long clearing pass. We got a man on sides. Here's number 8 going to go into the front. Shot. And he misses the net. He hit the side of the net as he tried to go backhand forehand.
He's been leaking the entire 2 games thus far, and that was the first time the Blues didn't have him.
And we're going to have a penalty, a
Number 8,
roughing penalty on the aforementioned Griffin Linder.
That'll bring up your first BSN power play. All right.
Like Rich said, for both games and for both the JV and the varsity,
correct,
Griffin Linder's playing both games, and he has been playing a lot of time between the red line and our blue line, hoping to get a pass, and this time he did, but he was unable to score on Sterrett. Now the Blues power play takes over. Here is a shot. Misfire. Here's a long shot. Woo! Big stop by Hagerston. Puts it to the corner. Now the Blues in the corner. Hutton, 2 in front. James to Johnson. Sends it over to Hutton. Hutton's going to blast one. Just missed. Sends behind the net. Johnson's got it. Now back to Johnson. James fires one. Woo! Just missed the top corner. Now the Blues in front. Saved by Hagerston. Hutton is able to keep the puck in, sends it to James. Here's a shot. Knocked down at the defense. Good offensive pressure by the Blues, but finally Ames gets control and sends it down. The first man to it is number 9. That's Reed Jones for Ames. But he finally loses it as he's surrounded by 3 Blues, and here they come out of the zone. 42 seconds left in the period. Now here James crosses the line. They stay on sides. Here's a pass over to Quinn. Couldn't hold it on his stick. Now we've got a man coming. This is Keinert. Comes down one-on-one. A nice piece of defensive work there by, is that Nienhaus or Hurd? That's Nienhaus. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Looks like the Blues could have one more rush. Now we're going to have a penalty on James.
Slash. Oof. So much for the
That's going to be a slash on Jack James. So that'll kill off the man advantage. There was only 32 seconds left. There's 18 seconds left in the period. So there will be a carryover into the second period for Jack James's penalty. Keinert takes the puck, gets it back. Now here's Edgington, a long shot, misses the net. Less than 10 seconds to go in the period as Eaton battles behind the net. He'd be best served just to keep it over there if he can.
Kill that thing over there in the corner.
Now here's a man going to dipsy-doodle try to get to the net, but time runs out. And the period ends. No score. And when we come back, the teams will play at even strength for 13 seconds before Ames will then be on a power play for about a minute and a half. So that's the end of the first period, no score. We will be back in about 15 minutes after they resurface the ice. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.
Okay.
Welcome back to Ames, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about ready to start the second period of today's varsity game between the Blues and the Cyclones. We've played through a scoreless first period just like we did last night. Both teams will start the second period one man short. The Blues, I should say Ames, will be shorthanded for just 13 seconds, and then they will have a power play because of a interference penalty on Jack James for about 1:29, pending further developments.
Speaking of Jack James, I have a question for you, and I don't have an answer. Sometimes I ask questions that I know the answer to. This time, not so much. Down here, he made a move, put the puck through a man's skates, went right around him, and got a real nice shot on goal. So, I hate to admit it, but I was a soccer player. When you did that in soccer, it was called a nutmeg.
Yes.
What do you call it in hockey? Is there a term for that? Do we need to come up with one?
You'll have to come up with one because I'm not aware of one.
All right. It's not a toe drag.
No.
I mean, that's kind of the only move that really gets a name. There's the Forsberg is a popular breakaway goal, but all right.
All right, we are underway. Eaton's going to take the puck behind his own net. He's checked by Keinert back there. We're playing 4-on-4 for the next few seconds, and then Ames will have a power play.
Starting right now.
All right, and sensing that the penalty was over, the Blues ice the puck, send it all the way down. It's played by Hagerston, and here come the Cyclones out of their own zone now on their first rush with the power play. It's knocked down at center ice by Eaton, who sends it right back to Hagerston, and once again, here is Ames over the blue line. Keinert drops a pass, and he dropped it for Quinn, and Quinn fired it back. Kind of a
happy to accept.
And he put it on net, a very non-dangerous shot that Hagerston was able to stick to the corner. And now here is Wilson, number 15. He sends it back. The Blues unable to clear it along the far board. Now here's number 8. Big save by Steerett.
High riser come up right toward his face, but he snagged it with the trapper.
That Linder's got a good shot. He's gotten several good shots off over the period of the last 2 days, and he snapped that one off from the top of the circle, and Steerett had it all the way. Now this is Hurd, gets to it first, sends it to Nienhuis, unable to clear it. Here's a long shot, tipped in front, over the net, into the corner, back to number 8. Linder. He sends it behind the net where Hurd tries to get it out of the zone. Unable to do it. Now you got a man right in front. Here's a man back. The high slot. Long shot deflected by Wofford into the corner. Penalty's got 4 seconds left. Here's a long shot. Deflected and a great save by Steerett. He played that deflection perfectly. Penalty is over. The team's at full and equal strength. Now the puck is tried to clear it, and it's not able to be kept in there by Linder. He sends it back in, and Nienhuis sends it over to the other side. Now it's put back in deep by number 45, Chatlos. He pinches in. Now we got a number 3 with a shot, knocked down at the defense. Good pressure by Ames through the early part of this second period. Of course, they had a power play, but they've been. Now here's a man.
Nice job there by
and
Chase.
Wofford takes it away, gets it to Johnson. Johnson's got to contend with 2 men, goes behind the net. Wofford gets it. Now here's a man trying to get a shot, and we got a penalty coming up against. Can't tell who he's pointing at.
Looks like Ames on a hook.
No, it looks like Johnson. Johnson with a hook.
Oh, bro.
So another penalty on the Blues will give Ames another power play opportunity here with 14:22 to play. You just feel that we're kind of
playing with fire here.
Yeah, that's exactly the phrase, because they've had some good pressure both with and without the power play.
Correct.
Now here's the puck kept in at the zone by Linder. He gets it now back to the far point. Shot deflected right in front. And the puck is unable to be cleared, and now finally it is by Conrad. Conrad dumps it out. Ames has to go back and get it. That puck is tipped in. Who's going to get to it first? That's Hutton, and he slaps the puck off the board all the way down the ice and right on goal. Not a particularly dangerous chance, but all right, good forecheck by Quinn, who is all season has been one of our most tenacious forecheckers on the penalty kill. Finally, they get it away from him, and they start to come out of the zone. Here's a pass to number 15. There's a long shot.
Missed the net.
Into the corner. Sent around to the far corner. Who's going to get to it first? That's Conrad. Tries to get it out, and he does. And Ames plays it at center ice.
1 minute left on the penalty.
Oh, Conrad just missed an opportunity there to intercept a pass and go the other way with it. This is Hutton in the corner. He's bumped along the boards. This is Gannon, gets to it first. Stolen by Pink now in the corner. He tries to get it in front. And puck is cleared out of there. It's going to be sent all the way down, and that's going to be on net. Huggerston plays it all the way out to the blue line, but he sends it too far, and the Blues get control. And here's the puck is going to be cleared out of the zone by Gannon. Doherty fighting for it. Now here comes Ames back into the zone. Puck misses the net into the near corner. Here is an attempted clearing pass. Goes out of the zone finally when Linder has to take it out.
4 seconds.
Ninehouse
even
looking.
Strength.
Oh, we got it.
No!
Oh, we got it. Here's a man coming. Shot and a save. 2-on-0 break. And James ended up with the shot, and Higgerson made the save. Right as the Blues was coming out of the penalty box, he went to the bench, and when somebody from the bench jumped on, we suddenly had a 2-on-0 break. Now the puck behind the Blues net. Number 3, that's Hare. Now the puck is intercepted and taken out of there again by Nienhuis. He puts it in deep, chases it himself all the way into the corner, and is played back into the far corner by Ames. Good forecheck by Giesek. Now it comes around to the near side behind the play, and the puck goes off the skate of Patrick Hurd at center ice, so there's no icing. He controls behind the net. Now the Blues got a man. This is going to be Beckwith. Teams battle for it to center ice. Beckwith puts it around his man. Now over the blue line. We got 3-on-3. Here's a long shot by Wofford. He missed everything on that. Didn't hit that shot. Now the team battle for the puck at center ice. Giesek sends it in. Beckwith's going to chase it into the corner. He's knocked down. That's going to be an interference play against.
Oh, got the elbow. I mean, he did get him with the elbow.
He interfered with the elbow. Now the official is explaining to Beckwith or to Giesek, just stay out of it. We made the call. You don't need to be involved. So number 22 is Schwartz for the Cyclones. He's going to go sit for 2 minutes for elbowing.
And we'll get a BSN power play.
Conrad, Quinn, Johnson. Hutton on 1 point. Now back to Hutton at the far point, sends it back. Now Hutton's got it again. Walks the line, sends a long pass in front. It's knocked down at the defense and cleared. Out of the zone, Hutton stops it with his glove and looks to re-enter the zone as he turns center ice, down the left wing boards. Back to Conrad, Conrad now with the point. He's got a man. He had Johnson streaking in from the right boards. Wasn't able to get his stick on it. Now puck is sent back to Hutton. Hutton takes it in. Sends it back out to the high slot to James. James to Johnson. Johnson to Hutton. And the puck gets out of the zone, and good play by Hutton there to make sure that penalty killer didn't get a break. The aforementioned number 8, who's always out there in center ice. All right, now the Blues enter the zone. This is Jack James. Gets around the defense. Now the puck comes clear to Hutton. Hutton's going to send it over on the far boards. Back to Hutton at the high slot. To James. There's a shot in front. Quinn tried to deflect it, unable to do so. Here we got a man, Johnson, in front. They shot. Great opportunity by Quinn. Just sent the shot a little wide. Good play by Hagerston to force him wide. Here's another shot.
35 seconds on the power play.
Here's a shot in front. Puck is loose, and it's saved by Hagerston. Now it comes loose, but the whistle had blown. And the linesman skate in to make sure nothing happens after the whistle is blown. That's some of the best offensive pressure of the game so far by the Blues on this power play.
Yeah. Lots of good work, working the puck around, good possession.
Cutcamp, Doherty, Wofford. I'm sorry, Eaton is out there. Now it comes back to the point. To Nienhuis. Over to Wofford on this point. Sends it into the corner. Cutcamp. To Doherty. Back to the point. Gonna let one go. Right in front, and a big save by Hagerston. And it's a good thing he didn't let that one drop because who was that? That's Charlie Eaton was right on the doorstep.
Camped in front.
Ready to snap home a rebound if one came.
Plays that
8 seconds left on the penalty.
He plays that that man in front of the net like Dustin Bufflin from the 2010 Blackhawks.
Big buff.
You are not moving him without a lot of force.
Now this is Nienhuis. Sends it into the corner. The penalty is just about over. Here's a man in front and unable to get to it. There's a shot in front, deflected by Cutcamp on a shot by. Now here's Nienhuis, going to let one go in front. Oh, he tried to pass it. Maybe a little bit of too much passing there. Now we've got a puck cleared out of the zone, but Wofford is able to get back and backhands it into the player bench. So there'll be a face-off in the circle to the right of Riley Steerett. Maybe the Blues were just a little too unselfish on that power play. There were a couple of opportunities to shoot where they tried to make the perfect pass down low and weren't able to connect on it. So we've played a period and 9 minutes and no score.
Lots of possibilities. Both goaltenders have been very, very good.
Now the puck is dropped. That's Quinn. He gets it out to Johnson. Johnson.
Ooh, nice save by the bench goalie.
We've got a whistle. Maybe they're going to rule that the puck was not dropped fairly, and they're going to redo the faceoff. Maybe somebody was moving on that.
I don't know. I mean, they flipped it up and out of play, and the backup goaltender made the save over there on the bench.
Okay, that's what it was. Here's a man in front.
Missed the net.
Just missed the net.
Riley was ready, but
now they battle for it along the boards. Puck's going to get free out of the zone, and it's going to get picked up. This is Conrad. Conrad over the zone. Going to use the defense, but now he tried to get it to Quinn, and his pass was deflected. Now here's another pass, kind of telegraphed that one, and the defenseman was able to get in the way. Now here's Johnson. He's going to get it to Conrad. Conrad shot. Big save by Hagerston. Conrad from about 20 feet out had a good look at it, and Hagerston beat him. Now Ames sends a long pass out. It's knocked down at center ice by Patrick Hurd. Now number 18 comes into the zone. He's 1-on-4. He's literally surrounded by 4 Blues. Now here, Quinn to Johnson. And the puck is tried to send it through to Giesek. And now the puck rolls down into the near side corner. Beckwith's going to be met over there by one of the Ames players. There's a backhand pass to the middle from Giesek to Wofford that doesn't work out. Now here is Wofford just trying to get the puck on the curl of his stick there to get a shot away, but he lost it, had to roll off. And now we've got a 1-on-1. This is number 8, Linder. He's surrounded by 3 Blues. He takes a shot. There's a rebound left there, but the Blues clear it away and come back the other way. Now they send it in deep. It's knocked down by Edgington at his own blue line. Gets it to number 29. Beats Hurd. Now he gets to the front.
Nice
and
job
the puck
by
is
Gannon.
knocked behind the net, but good shot by work by Gannon to clear the puck out of the slot area. Now here is Linder with another hard shot from the right side boards, and Sterrett makes the save. When that number 8 takes a shot, you better be watching because he's got really good velocity on that shot.
That's for sure.
And it's clear that he's a big offensive threat, by the way. They're trying to get him loose inside the...
Always leaking out.
Yeah. Now the puck is sent around to Eaton. Eaton is met over there. Big hit by Eaton. Sends his man into the boards. And the puck is clear. Now here's another pass. Now we're going to have the retaliatory check.
Jack's gonna
And
go.
James is going to go again for roughing.
So that looked like the calls that were getting made in Mason City, where as soon as that puck is gone, especially if your stick is in the air, they're going to call it roughing.
I'm reminded of that old Rolling Stones hit, "Don't play with me because you're playing with fire." As the Blues once again are shorthanded for the third time in this period. Eaton sends it over to Hutton. Blues unable to, now the Blues get it. Now we have possibly a 2-on-1. We got Cutcomp. Tries to get it to Doherty, but the defense breaks up the pass. Now here's a shot in front, hits the side of the net. Blues actually got some pretty good offense there on the penalty kill, but now Ames comes out of their zone, sends a lead pass too far ahead for number 21, but it's deflected. Good work by number 9 to get his stick in the way, but the point man is unable to hold it in, and Edgington has to go back and pick it up. He's checked by Cutcomp. Cutcomp follows him behind the net. Now he peels off, and here comes Edgington out of his own zone. Down the left wing boards, he's checked by Conrad. He loses the puck, and Hutton is able to clear it out of there. Now it's sent in off a player on the bench, and so that's going to come out of the zone.
Yeah, so far, real good job on the kill for the first 52 seconds of that penalty kill.
Good clock math.
Thanks. I'm not as good at clock math as you are, so. Come on, Brain. I don't like you and you don't like me, but we got to work together.
Now Linder gets it over on the far side. It's intercepted by Gannon.
Whoa, look out.
Gannon goes headhunting at his teammates and flips it right into the players' bench as they all duck.
What did Joe say to him that he was
Unfortunately, that's going to result in an
inside the zone draw?
Defensive zone face-off in the circle, the near dot.
Yes, near dot.
Conrad's going to take the draw. 50-50. Here's a man going to get a shot.
Nice
Big save by Sterrett. Both goaltenders have been outstanding today.
100%.
They've had some really good shots thrown at them, and they've still got goose eggs showing on the board. Now Conrad wins that draw, gets it back into the corner where it's picked up by Quinn. Quinn's able to get it out. Conrad trying to get loose. Now puck is on net. Sterrett stops it, and here's going to be an icing play. Goes all the way down. 50. The penalty, the clock
Clock's
is not moving.
running. Clock hasn't moved in forever.
Yeah.
Oof. That's a lot of time. Let's see if they. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Sterrett.
Let's see if it looks like they're going to run some of that clock off because it didn't move for a long time.
I think the linesman or the referee saw that and had a pretty good idea of how much time needs to come off.
Now the goalie's mad that the clock's running.
Yeah.
He's got his back to it. There's no way that he could have known.
Yeah. Now they've stopped it with 25 seconds left. I think all in all that was probably the right decision.
Sounds about right.
Puck is in the corner. That's Nienhaus battling back there. Leaves it for. Here's number 8. Shot. Oh, that was deflected in front.
Off I don't know off of what, but man, it took a sharp angle.
It sure did. The Blues are really fortunate. He closed his hand on the puck there. That should have been stopped. Here's a shot. Hit. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that hit.
I
have
thought
no
that
idea.
was
Penalty's over.
I thought that was in.
I did too.
Yeah, let's get it out of there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll tell you what, though, number 8 closed his hand on the puck and took a couple of strides.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Penalty's over.
No. They called it an icing after the goalie went out all the way out there and played it. Goalie went out to play it, and he still called before it even crossed the line, and he called it an icing. That's interesting.
They should correct that and have the face-off
Face
at
off at center ice.
Yeah.
That should be a center ice face-off. Yeah,
boy. There were a couple of shots there that. I thought that last shot.
I thought that was in. I did too. I don't know what it hit. I have no idea. Huh. All right.
This is a wrong call, but apparently it's going to stand. Hurd gets it around to Wofford. Wofford gets it out of the zone. And this is Doherty racing for it. He's going to get a shot. Takes it to the middle. And another save by Hegerston. Didn't really have a great angle there and had to
by the time
he
could catch up to it.
Yeah. But number 45, that's Chatlos, sends it over to number 19. He deflects it into the zone. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be the Ames player. But Hutton's going to get to it behind his net. He sends it off the board. And the Blues get it out, just barely out of the zone. And now there's a delayed offsides as Ames tags up. There's a pass to Wofford, has the puck knocked off his stick and sent in deep. Hurd loses the puck, and now it's taken off in there by number 29. Knocked out of there by Giesick. They battle for it at center ice, and now it's sent in back all the way. Patrick Hurd's going to get to it first. Leaves it for Austin Hutton. Here's a shot tipped by Wofford, but he tipped it well behind the center line, so that's going to be an icing.
Thought maybe they'd let that one go to make up for the last one, but no such luck.
No.
Doesn't really work that way, unfortunately, most of the time.
2:52 left to play in a scoreless game in the second period.
Not for lack of trying.
No.
Both teams have had a lot of nice chances.
McHenry for Ames is going to take the draw against Beckwith. There's a shot right on net, deflected to the corner. Here's Eaton. Eaton sends it over into the far corner where it's picked up by Ames. Pink almost had a chance, but now the Blues come back 3-on-2. There's a shot in front, and it's saved by Hegerston.
Oh, man.
We had Cutcomp and Doherty going in 2-on-1, and they never really got a good shot off.
No.
They kind of stick handled it right to the crease, but never really got the shot away. I think they might have been surprised by the fact that suddenly they were in on goal with only one man back. Beckwith wins the draw back to the point. Here's Nienhaus with a long shot. Tip. Good pad save by Hegerston. Who's going to get to this one? That's Gannon or Giesick. Ames sends it down. There's not going to be icing on this play as number 18 battles for it. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty on Eaton.
No. That's on Ames. We got the puck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, zebra.
Wow.
Yep.
It's going to be an elbow
again
on number 18. Number 18 is Jay Voss. That's the player that sat out yesterday's game due to a game misconduct on Friday night.
You mentioned.
I'll tell you the truth.
You mentioned that one.
I really thought it was Charlie that got the elbow as those two collided, but maybe that's just because I'm farther away.
I'll take it.
I will too. So with 2:09 to play in the second period, the Blues have a 2-minute power play. Back to Hutton at the near point. Walks the line, sends it into the corner. Here is Quinn with a shot.
Wow, I didn't know where it was.
Nobody knew where it was.
The goalie was looking behind him.
I'll tell you, Liam Quinn decided after a second there, I'm just going to raise my stick.
I'm going to sell to sell the goal.
I'm going to try and convince the refs that I beat this guy, but he did not. Good save by Hegerston.
I like the effort.
Goaltending's been really good.
Yes, it has.
Now unable to keep it in at the blue line, and the Blues have to come out and restart again. Jack James turns at center ice. Now he's going to come in down the left wing boards, gets around the defense. He's going to take it to the corner. Here's a shot. His shot is blocked by number 45, the defenseman. James now continues to rag the puck at center inside the offensive zone. Goes all around the defensive box.
Circle the wagons.
He's got it again. Now he gets it. Here's a puck in front. And now Ames tries to clear it out, but they get it past Hutton. Fortunately, he's able to get it to Johnson. And here's Linder forechecking and behind the net. Knocks the puck to the corner where Hutton gets it and sends it back to Johnson. Johnson goes behind his net. Now he's going to come out of the zone.
Thought about throwing it all the way to Quinn, but he's pretty well covered.
He sends it to Hutton. Hutton sends it into the corner. Now it's intercepted. Here's a man in front. This is a shot, and he just missed the net. Johnson missed the net from about 15 feet out. Like
40
you said,
seconds in the
you're
period.
almost surprised when he doesn't put that one in.
Oh.
Now Johnson is knocked down along the boards.
Nowhere near the puck. I don't know how that's not interference, but.
Now here is James. James cuts to the middle. His stick is lifted. He's unable to get the shot. Now here's the shot. Another save by Hagerston.
He's laying in the blue paint.
19 seconds left in the period. Less than 10 seconds on the penalty. Here is Quinn. His shot goes over the net. It's going to come out to the near point where it's picked up by Johnson. 9 seconds
over.
The penalty's over. Here's a shot in front. No, now it's behind the net. Hagerston doesn't know where it is. He's got it, and the buzzer goes, and that's the end of the period anyway. Really some good offensive action there by the Blues in the last 10 seconds of the period, but unable to get the puck past Hagerston. And as we said, that's the end of the second period. Both teams skating off. And the score at the end of 2 periods is still 0-0. Tremendous games being played by both netminders. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break while they resurface the ice. We'll be back in 15. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third period of today's varsity matchup between the Blues and the Ames Cyclones. There is no score. This has been almost a carbon copy of yesterday's game. I think it was 1-0 Blues after one period yesterday. The Ames Cyclones eventually tied it up, and then the Blues won it with that last-minute goal by Johnson. But so far, nobody's been able to dent the net, and not for lack of trying.
Yeah, that's for sure. Lots of good offensive pressure, but better goaltending by both these guys. Lights out thus far. The only thing that's different today is there has been quite a parade to the box, where yesterday we had 0 penalties called in the varsity game.
I think we set a league record from, at least we tied it, league record for least penalties.
That's
you
right.
can't get lower than 0.
No, you cannot.
This is one of the Terrell brothers. One is a linesman, one is wearing the orange armband. And we are ready to go here. This is the Johnson, Quinn, and Conrad line. Starts off. Eaton's going to get to it first. Has his stick lifted but maintained control of the puck. Gets it to Conrad. Puck is still in the zone, but now it comes out to Johnson. He's bumped off the puck. Here's a pass in front, trying to get it to Conrad, but he was well checked by number 3. That was Hare. And now the puck comes out of the zone, and here comes number 26. Steer puts it behind the net. Number 26, that's Cash Helmers, sends it over. Now we got a man moving to the net. It's knocked down at the defense. And Keinert plays it, tries to play it, but he loses it, and the Blues get it out of the zone. A pass is tipped by Conrad at the blue line. Now the teams are making line changes, and Conrad picks it up in front of his own net. But his clearing pass is intercepted. Now it's number 8 getting with a shot. That hit the goalpost.
Wow.
I think Steer hit that, tipped that, and it hit the top of the crossbar and went out. So another near miss for the Blues. Here's a shot, another save for Steer. Blues better wake up here in the first minute of this period, or they're going to find themselves behind. There's another shot coming, another save, a rebound, just wide to the right. And the puck is cleared out, but not out of the zone. It's picked up. This is Hutton. The entire period has been played in their zone, in our zone, rather. Now number 22 with the points, going to fire one. It's deflected. Just skipped past the stick of Linder as he was lurking on the crease. Finally, it's thrown over into the far corner by Eaton. Just get it out of there, Charlie. Can't do it yet. Beckwith loses the puck in the corner. We got a man wide open in front, a shot, and Linder's missed a wide open opportunity. Get it out of there, boys.
Oh, my goodness.
What a flurry by the Ames Cyclones, but they were unable to score. Now here comes Keinert over the line. His shot is deflected by Hurd. Goes wide to the right. Nienhaus gets it in the corner. Number 14, Edgington, battling with 2 Blues over there. Now the puck finally gets out, and it's going to come to Cutcomp. Cutcomp with James. Here is Cutcomp with a shot. Save, Hegerston. Nice save by Hegerston. The goaltending continues to be outstanding. At center ice, the Blues battle. Doherty puts it into the zone. Edgington's going to go back and pick it up behind his own net. Well, let's see if we can weather this storm that we're in here in the first couple minutes of this period, because Ames has really taken it to us. Stolen by Doherty in front, tries to get it to Cutcomp. Now we've got a one-on-one. This is Reed Jones coming across, 2-on-1. He tries to get it to
nice save.
And a save, and the puck goes, the net is knocked completely off its moorings into the back of the boards, and somehow a 2-on-1. Pink wound up with the puck on his stick, and Sterrett made the save, and then he got bumped into, and the net was knocked off, and we've got a face-off. That would have been interesting if that puck had gone in, whether the goal would have counted, because
Nienhaus got bumped into the net and fully took it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ames behind the net, and it's picked up by Johnson. Johnson sends it over to Conrad. Conrad backhands it into the zone behind the net. This is Quinn battling for it in the corner with a couple of. Now here's a man bring it in front. That's Johnson. He tries to get it to Conrad. Now it comes back to Gannon. Gannon keeps it in. No, he didn't keep it in. Sends it in. The Blues are going to have to tag up and come back. Now number 6, Mason Beckwith, sends it over on the side. And flipped over into the corner by number 3, Hare. Tries to get it out. It's kept in by Hutton. Now here comes Quinn. Quinn's going to get a shot away. Chest save by Hegerston. And now the puck comes out to center ice. Picked up again at center ice by Conrad. Conrad, he's going to be offside. No, they managed to stay onside.
Yeah, Hutton was dragging his toe there.
Puck comes around to the near side. The Blues are going for a change, and it looks like Eaton's going to get to it first. Sends it in around the boards. He's looking for Giesick, but it goes all the way over to the other side to Hutton. Now here's a man in front, back to Connor Giesick. He battles for it, trying to get it to Wofford. JR gets it temporarily, but it's iced, sent all the way down by Ames. And, whoa, Steer goes back to get the puck and toe picked.
I looked away.
The goalie toe pick, not something you see every day.
No. Either that or there's
Riley's
a sniper
looking
in the
at
rink.
the ice like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the first 2 to 3 minutes of each one of these periods, Ames has had a giant push to score. Thankfully, the Blues have been able to weather all of those.
Now here the puck, that's sent around goes all the way back into the Blues, but the Blues are the one that shot that puck, so there won't be any icing there. Now Ames, now the puck is taken away in there by Doherty, or by Beckwith rather. Beckwith over the line, tries to leave it for JR, whose shot is deflected at the defense. Somebody lost the stick. Now here comes Patrick Hurd over the line. Tries to send it to Wofford, but his pass is intercepted by Pink. And they're back at center ice where Charlie Eaton picks it up. Carries it all the way. Now he loses it just as he crosses the blue line. Good work by Cutcomp there to take the puck away. And the puck is picked up by Austin Hutton. Going to cross the line. Slap one right on goal. Good pad stick save by Hegerston. And it's intercepted by Ames.
Nice job.
Now James got it. He's got a man in the middle, but he's unable to get it to Cutcomp. Back to James. This is Eaton with a long shot right on goal. Stick save. Now here comes number 9, Reed Jones. He's put into the boards by Hutton. And Eaton gets to it first. Cutcomp loses the puck to number 3. Oh, there's a big hit right in the faceoff circle by Eaton. But his elbows were down and his stick was on the ice, so no call.
It's a nice one. I like that.
Doherty is knocked down. Now we got a 2-on-2. Number 22 going to fire one. Shot deflected by Eaton.
Good block.
There's a man in front. Somehow missed the net on that shot. He had a good shot from about 10 feet out.
I think that got deflected.
Eaton unable to clear it. Goes to Hutton behind the net. Sends one up, and that
Into the netting.
catches a piece of the netting above the glass, and so we'll have a face-off, but it will give the Blues a chance to make a line change.
10:26 to go in this period, and it's been so far a tale of Ames all offensive zone time, followed by the Blues having a whole bunch of offensive zone time.
Here's back to the high slot. A shot is deflected by Gannon over to the near corner. Nienhuis sends it around, tries to get it to Johnson. He's bumped. And Quinn's got it now. Quinn sends it around the far side to Conrad. Conrad tips it out of the zone, and that's not going to go deep enough for icing. Number 45, Chatlos, picks it up. Sends it over to Nienhuis. And here comes Ames out of their zone. 1-on-3 as he approaches the blue line. Lost the puck. Now it gets over to Nienhuis. Nienhuis crosses the red line, sends it in deep. Puck is kept in by Gannon at the far point. Now it's dumped out, and that's going to go far enough for icing against Ames. And this period is flying by in a flash.
No joke.
9:34 left to play in the game. We still have no score. I guess it would be beyond obvious to say that the next goal is going to be pretty important.
That's a big one. That is a big one. Just like yesterday.
All right, this is J.R. Wofford. He loses the puck. Now back to the point, kept in at the point. Long shot misses the net. Over into the near corner. Kept in by Patrick Hurd, sends it around. Ooh, there's a dangerous check there.
Nice job by Connor.
Here's a shot right on goal. And Hegerson says, I've seen enough for a while. Let's have a stoppage in play.
.909 on the clock.
Face-off is Doherty in the circle to take the draw. 50-50 puck goes to the corner where Ames is first. Oh, here's a pass out in front. Blocked at the defense. Now back to the point to Hutton. Hutton took his eye off it and went past him all the way back. And Steeritt plays it behind the net. There's a back pass from Hutton. Sends it up to Giesick. Puck is taken away by Ames. And now J.R. Wofford's going to get into the zone. He's unable to get much past the blue line. Now he sends it in deep. Here comes Ames coming back. They're 3-on-2. Man gets around. Here's a shot. Big save by Steeritt. He got his and here's a man looking out in front, but the centering pass is intercepted by number 00, Charlie Eaton. And now we got an offside against the Blues.
You know what? I haven't done it yet, and so we might as well. That is an OFFSIDE. Please remember the call is offside. Only add that second S if you're playing soccer or American football.
Okay, this is the 3-5-7 line. Doherty, Cutcomp, and James with Gannon and Eaton on defense. Cutcomp gets it into the zone, but picked up there by Edgington, who takes it behind his own net, sends it around the far boards to Wilson. Now James tries to send it in front. Puck is deflected up into the netting once again. And so we'll have a face-off in the circle. Looks like to the left of the near circle here.
This is the odd line?
The
odd line.
The 3-5-7.
3-5-7.
Yep.
Needs a better name than that, though.
There's a shot deflected at the defense. Who's going to get to it first? There's a shot. Ooh. Good shot by Doherty. That puck's, we can't touch that because that was hit by a high stick by Cutcomp, and now pass coming into the zone. This is number 21's going to get to it first. He tries to put one on goal. Steeritt steers it to the corner. And it's knocked out of the zone by Doherty. Number 6 is going to be the first one to get back, and the goalie decides to cover it. Allow both teams to change. And a face-off with 7:30.
Wow. Still cooking by on the clock. Oh, these guys are all odd numbers, too, so
yep.
I guess that's not going to work.
We should call that first line the Magnum line. 357.
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
Oh, that's...
There's a long shot in front as Conrad tried to get a stick on it, unable to do so. Now Pink puts Eaton into the boards, and it's intercepted in there by Quinn. Quinn's going to fire one, and Hikerston deflects it to the corner once again. Now the puck behind the net. Here comes Pink, sends it in. He's definitely got some quickness. Oh, there's a big. That's
absolutely.
That's the definition of interference right there.
Yeah, they're going to call it a rough.
Call it roughing,
regardless. I actually think he left his feet there momentarily too, so you could get any number of calls, but I think rough is the way to go.
That's McHenry taking a penalty at not a real good time.
Oh, 0-0, 6:53 to go, and we're going to have a BSN power play. By the way, the Magnum line, my God, that is the best thing I'm going to hear today.
We're going to have to go with that, I'm
we're
afraid.
100% going with that. Well done.
All right, back to James at the near point, sends it over at the far point. Oh, he gets it to Johnson. Johnson changed places with James. Now he's going to send it over to James. To Quinn behind the net. Back to Johnson. Johnson over to Hutton. A lot of stuff on the perimeter here, but nothing really in front. Now Quinn tries to get to it, battles his man in the corner. They keep it in, back to Johnson. A lot of traffic in front. He fires one.
Woo.
That was
high riser.
On target, but over the net. Now here is Hutton, back to Johnson. Johnson's had the hot stick, so we'll see what happens here. Back to Johnson at the point. Lets one go, right on, leaves a rebound. Johnson gets the rebound in front, but it goes wide. Liam Quinn in the corner battling for it. The Blues have had control the entire penalty, but they really haven't had much in the way of good chances.
Shots.
Here's Jack James, sends it back to Quinn. Quinn sends it back at to the near point, to Johnson. Johnson fans on his first attempt, but gets it to Quinn. Back to Hutton. Hutton to Quinn in front. They try and work it in front, and it's cleared out of there, and it's going to get out of the zone, and Johnson's going to have to go back. We've got 30 seconds to play or 34 seconds on the penalty. Now here comes number 8, Hutton, sends it back to Johnson. He's going to walk in, send it over. Now here's a man moving in front. Save, rebound in front. Saved by Hegerston. And he covered up that rebound just as Liam Quinn was
lurking.
I'm sorry, that was Quinn.
Yeah, that was Quinn.
Trying to get to the net. So 20 seconds left on a penalty, 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game, and nobody has scored. Long shot by Wofford. Back to Nienhuis. He loses it at the point, and they're going to have to hustle back. And Wofford gets back first. He's hit behind the play, and now the Blues, with 1 second left on the penalty, it's over.
That's
good work by number 21 to lift the stick of James, and it's sent in from. They battle for it at center ice. James. This is Beckwith. I'm sorry. This is that's Cutcomp. Sends it in, number 22. Schwartz brings it out of zone. We got a one-on-one here. Now the Blues getting back. The shot is deflected to the corner by Nienhuis. Good defense by Johnny. They battle for it in the near corner. Here's a shot from number 45. Deflected in front. Rebound.
Oh, good job.
Knocked out of there by the defense. And it goes to Wofford along the left wing boards. He's got 2 men on him. He's hit hard, but he's unable to get the puck in deep, and the Blues have to go back to their own blue line to pick it up. Now the puck is left at center ice, and it's sent in. That's going to be an icing if it gets far enough. No, they don't call it. He was definitely behind center. Here's an intercept and a shot! Yes! Over the net. That was Gannon. Intercepted that, or was it Conrad?
It was Conrad.
It was Conrad. Intercepted it, and much like he did the other night against Cedar Rapids, intercepted a pass and scored. But this time he fired wide from about 30 feet. Now this is Ames coming out of the zone, and the puck is knocked over to the far boards where it's picked up by Patrick Hurd. Hurd behind his own net, sends it off the boards to Johnson. Johnson sends it across, and it does get out of the zone. Now it's dumped in behind the net, and Eaton's going to pick it up again. Got to worry about that corner over there, and it's the way the pucks deflect out of that corner. Now here was an attempted stretch pass intended for Cutcomp that doesn't make connections, and we're under 3 minutes to play. Happened again.
Yep, always does.
Now number 14, good stop by Edgington to keep the puck in at the zone, but eventually it comes out. Here's Johnson over the line. He's hooked, and there's going to be a penalty.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Edgington.
Oh, come on. Oh, timeout. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was,
yeah.
I thought somebody said something. He was going to throw somebody in the box for an unsportsmanlike. I was like, no.
As Johnson was crossing the line, I tell you what, it was kind of a marginal hook. I don't know if
yeah.
with 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go, I don't know if I call that. But
I don't think I would.
I'm glad they did.
I'm fine with it. But if it were the other way around, I wouldn't be very pleased. He's one of their big D-men, too. So you'd imagine he would be useful on the penalty kill. So kind of a double hit for them. That's right. We're dazzling right now. We got all 3 zebras together. A group of 3 or more zebras is called a dazzle. You could go with herd, but that's really not fun, and we don't want to be comparing zebras to Pat, so we go with dazzle.
No, he would be insulted by that comparison.
Yes, we don't want that.
Now we've got, looks like it's usually the players that are standing on the ice that are going to be out there for the penalty kill. That means number 48, Wyatt Pink, who has shown really good speed and shiftiness, and someone you really don't want to see out there with a lot of open ice.
Oh, yeah, he's taking a hop into the bench.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that, too. Going to have the same power play line that got most of the action in their most recent power plays coming out for your Blues. Conrad, Liam, Jace Johnson, Jack James, and Austin Hutton.
All right, this is Conrad going to take the draw. Obviously a key penalty in this game. Back to James. James gets it to Johnson. Quinn behind the net. Looking for a man in front. Now he gets it on the side to Johnson. Back to James. James fires one. Nowhere near the net. Goes to the far corner to Hutton. Hutton gets it to James. Back to Hutton. Back to the far point to Conrad. Conrad walks the line over to James. His shot is deflected, but it's picked up by Johnson. Back to Hutton. Hutton slap shot. Misses the net. Into the near corner. Back to James. James sends it in to Johnson. Johnson tries to hit that top corner and just misses. Bounces off the net. And the puck's going to be kept in at the half boards, at least temporarily. Now, Blues control. Sends it over to Johnson. He fires one. The puck is loose in front.
Oh,
and
nobody can put a fork in that biscuit.
Quinn's stick was tied up really well by the defenseman. And
They're
the Blues are
quick.
Got 57 seconds left on the penalty. Johnson has rubbed off the puck, but James saves it. Gets it over on the point. Here's Hutton with a long shot. Save.
Up and
and deflected up into the netting. 47 seconds to play on the penalty. 1 minute and 29 seconds of game time remaining. Our second power play unit comes on. This is going to be Eaton, Cutcomp, Nienhuis, Beckwith, and I can't tell who the left point man is. Puck comes, gets all the way out. Now we got a man hustling back who's going to get to it first. Linder gets to it first, but he's surrounded by Blues back there, and the Blues come away with it. And the puck is right in front of the net, and they lose it. Man, you don't want to lose a game on a play like that.
No joke.
25 seconds left. It's dumped into the zone. This is Eaton. Well, that should have been a penalty. That should have been a too-many-men penalty.
1 minute in the game. 13 seconds on the
Here's
power play.
Eaton to the corner. Now behind the net. He's got Nienhuis at the point. Here's a shot. Rebound. Cutcomp shot. Now the puck.
5-on-5 hockey. 41 seconds.
Here's Eaton. Loses the puck at center ice. Now the puck is back at center ice. And it's controlled by Eaton. Eaton to Beckwith. Beckwith to Nienhuis. Wofford's going to put it in. We've got 20 seconds left to play in the game. Looks like one team may get one more rush. That's going to be an icing against the Ames Cyclones. So that's a break for the Blues because now there's only 15 seconds left in the game, a scoreless game. And there will be a face-off to the left of Huck Hegerston, who has played an excellent game, as has Riley Sterrett in the Blues net.
And out comes the full power play complement for these last 15.6 seconds. I like the call.
Now the puck is controlled back to James. James into Johnson. Johnson throws one at the net. It's deflected. Now there's a rebound in front. It's loose, and now it goes to the corner where Edgington picks it up. 3, 2, 1. We're going to overtime, folks.
Yes, we are.
There's the buzzer. Woo. And 3 periods, 51 minutes of hockey, no goals.
I love it. Bonus hockey.
I believe we get a 5-minute overtime. Is that the way this works?
I believe so. I have yet to see it.
This is our first varsity overtime
We've
game
had
of the year.
plenty,
so the rules are different for JV and varsity.
JV.
JV goes right to a shootout.
Correct. Looks like 5 minutes of. So here's something I learned the other day. They're trying to get the term sudden death canceled. They don't want sudden death. They want
sudden victory?
Right.
Yeah.
Sudden victory. No, I'm sorry. I mean, sudden sadness? Maybe sudden sadness. Let's go with that. Sudden sadness. Oh, no, you can't say death. Come on, bro. It's okay.
And who better to make that judgment than the medical examiner
The medical
of Scott
examiner
County.
will make the call. Sudden death it is. I'm not calling it anything else. But just the idea that you can't call it sudden death and you got to call it something else is
all right,
hilarious to me. 4-on-4 hockey.
For those of you who are not aware, we have just we now know what we're going to play here. We're going to play 5 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey. There'll be a lot more wide open space on the ice. If no one scores during this 5-minute period, then we will go to a shootout. But for right now, we're going to have some up and down, exciting offensive hockey. Here is Eaton. Battles for it. Got to really be responsible on defense during this sudden death. Now here back to Wofford. Wofford tries to work to the middle. He leaves it there for Eaton. Eaton sends it back to Wofford. Wofford gets around one, but not the other. And now here comes the Ames Cyclones. This is Keinert coming into the zone. No penalty called there. No penalty. Now here's a long shot.
Nice job.
Going to be knocked down at the defense, and the Blues come back. And they take their time, try and set it up. This is Eaton's going to have the puck on the defense. He comes over the blue line. Has the puck knocked off his stick into the corner where it's picked up by Edgington. Now you really got to be careful where number 8 is.
Yeah.
And there he is. He's one-on-one as he approaches over the blue line. His centering pass is behind his teammate, and so the Blues take control. And this is going to be
Jack.
This is Jack James over the line, over the blue line. Going to try and get to the net. He fires one, and I'm not even sure Heggerston knew he had it, but he did. Caught up in his paraphernalia.
Yes, the paraphernalia.
And we've already played 1 minute and 20 seconds of the overtime. Yeah, you've really got to be responsible defensively in a situation like
the
this.
Forwards get the D and the D get the forwards, says our friend Eddie
Thanks you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Now this is Johnson behind the net. Sends it back to the point to Nienhaus. Nienhaus over to the other point to number 8, Austin Hutton. The Blues are controlling it, but they haven't really gotten much of a shot. Now here it's stolen again by James. James' shot. Big save by Heggerston.
That thing was absolutely ticketed for that upper right-hand corner.
Now you got a man. This is Hutton. His shot is deflected to the far corner along the half boards. Now it's sent all the way down, and that's not going to be icing as they rule that Nienhaus could have played that had he turned the right way. Nienhaus over the line. Drops a pass for James. James into the zone along the left wing boards. Tries a shot. It's deflected into the corner. James picks up his own rebound. Stops. Now there's a shot. Big right in front. Rebound right in front of the crease. And now we got a 2-on-2 coming back for the Cyclones. Here's a long shot. Puck comes around to the corner. Unable to get it out. It's going to be behind the net. And Hutton's going to pick it up for the Blues. They battle for it. It comes to Patrick Hurd behind his net. He tries to send it out of the zone. He's unable to do it. He gets it again.
No, again.
Now it's dumped out to center ice. Boy, that whole front slot area was wide open. There was no offensive players or defensive players, and that scared me. Now here's Conrad battling for it. Tries to get it back to Eaton. Eaton and Edgington battling for it in the corner. Now it's intercepted. A shot. Rebound in front.
Oh! Charlie just couldn't quite get a stick on it.
Eaton's going to get another chance. It hit the outside of the net.
People reacted like it was in.
Yep. Now here is the puck. Now we're going to get a possible break. One man back.
Way to
Eaton
go,
gets
Chalk.
there, and he sends it behind the net, and Nienhuis gets to it first. He's pulled down. No call. Now here's the puck right across in front. We're going to get a shot here from number 22. Back to the point. Lets it go.
Nice.
Big block by Eaton, and now Eaton takes over the puck. He's got a 2-on-1 if he...
Oh,
and he hits,
into the rafters.
He lofts it into the rafters, and we got a stoppage of play.
Oh, man.
That's a huge block by Charlie Eaton, because that player for the Cyclones had the puck at the high slot, and he just kept moving in, and he got to within about 35 feet,
and he really
let
had
it go.
Loaded up to fire, man.
And there was traffic in front. That could have been a real dangerous play.
100%.
Now the puck comes to Nienhuis behind the net. Now Hutton gets it back to Nienhuis.
1 minute left.
Ooh, be careful there.
Let's get out of the zone.
Now here's a man lose a shot and a save, a great save.
What a save by Riley.
Oh, that save by Steeritt was fantastic. Now behind the net. You get the feeling the Blues are playing for a shootout here. Now here's a man, the puck is deflected. It's no icing. It was deflected by the Blues just over the center line. Wofford back there. We got 30 seconds to play in overtime. Here's a pass ahead to number 8. This is Linder. His pass goes out of the zone, and Cyclones are going to have to set it up again. They go for a change. They put it in deep, and they make a line change, and the Blues are going to have about 15 seconds to get something going here. Oh,
Jack gets it.
now this is going to be sent in deep by Hutton.
10 seconds.
Number 45, that's Chatlos, comes out of it. He loses it behind his own net. The Blues are trying to get a hold of it, but that's going to be the game. There's not enough time for a shot. And through 3 periods and a sudden death 5-minute overtime period, neither team could score. So now we come to the ultimate, the shootout.
The skill competition at the end of the game.
The way these goaltenders have played.
This could go a lot of rounds.
Yeah. We could get down to the equipment manager shooting in this.
As long as they don't have the announcers strap on skates.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen.
These guys have been outstanding. I don't know what Hegerson's save percentage is coming into this game, but he's been really, really good. And Riley has matched him 1 for 1 yesterday and today. Whoa.
Now, folks, this is our first varsity shootout. We've had 4 of them in the junior varsity.
Yeah.
But the first varsity, so we don't know who they're going to. I wonder if Coach Dobbs is on the phone with Dylan.
He's ready. Let's see. I'm going to go Jack, Liam, and Jace.
I'm going to go Jack, Hutton, and Johnson.
Okay. We got 2 of the same. If it goes past that, I'd expect to see Conrad
or Wofford,
Doherty. Oh, my gosh. There's a lot of guys to choose from.
Yeah, there really are. A lot of seniors, experience, and who's going to be our first shooter here?
It's the mullet.
Oh, all right. It is Liam Quinn. He's had some experience because he's taken part in a couple of the junior varsity shootouts.
True.
With mixed success. I think he's 1-1.
Agreed.
All right. Here's Liam Quinn over the line. Goes to the backhand, and he is poke-checked by Hegerston. No goal. Good poke check by Hegerston, who knocked the puck off his stick. And
not surprising.
First up is number 8, Griffin Linder. Whistle blows, and here comes big number 8. Got a hard shot over the blue line, coming straight down the middle. Tries to go, and he is beaten by Steeritt.
Riley.
He tried to go to the forehand, and Steeritt beat him.
He didn't bite. Okay, here's Jackie boy.
Jack Jones, team
or James.
Yeah.
You're good. I got you. That's why there's 2 of us.
All right, number 7, alternate captain. Picks up the puck at the center line. Comes down the right side. Cuts to the middle. His shot. Score!
Yes!
Jack James scores on the second round to give the Blues a 1-0 lead in the shutout. And I know Hagerston got a piece of that, but he could not stop it from crossing the line.
Wow.
Now,
All right.
Now the pressure really shifts. And this is number 21.
The other Linder.
This is the other Linder brother. Comes in, shot. Another save!
Yes, Riley!
He tried the same move, only from a left-handed shot. He tried to go to the backhand.
Oh, I pulled my 3. Let's go. Wrong order. Right players.
Oh, this is Jace Johnson.
Yeah.
Jace Johnson, who has been now, again, like last night, if Jace Johnson is able to put this puck in, this game is over and the Blues will win the game. If he doesn't, Ames will have one more chance to tie it. Here is Johnson. Over the line, now over the blue line. Moves in, goes to the backhand, and it's knocked off his stick. Another outstanding poke check by Hagerston.
Yep.
I think if we go to a fourth round, we probably should. Yeah.
Don't get so close.
Pick a corner as you get to within about 20 feet.
All right.
All right, now here is
29.
the captain. This is number 29. This is McHenry. Here he comes. Over the line. He's got to score here. And he scores! And Ames has tied the game.
That was a big forehand backhand. Hey, Hutton.
Big clutch play. Big clutch score by McHenry there to tie the game when he had to. And now it's going to be Austin Hutton will try and put the Blues back ahead as we go to sudden death. The referee repossessions the puck right on the blue line, or red line. And here comes number 8, defenseman Austin Hutton. Comes right down this middle, tries to fake, and Hagerston stops him. Big save by Hagerston. And now Ames, for the first time, has a chance to win the game. This will be number 15, Zach Wilson, alternate captain.
Let's go, Riley.
Stirrett has to make this save, or Ames wins the game. Here's Wilson over the line, right down the middle. No. And he scores! Stirrett looked like he had it. He got a piece of it and was not able to keep the puck from going through. A great effort and a good score by Wilson to give Ames the victory, their second win of the year. The Blues played a really strong defensive game, but could not solve Hagerston, and they will get 1 point for their effort today. They go to 6-5-9-1. Tremendous game. And look at the two goaltenders.
Zapping it up. I appreciate that very much.
Really, really an outstanding game. Oof. So that'll do it for the first game. Looked like the Blues there on that go-ahead shot by, who was it that made
Jack
that
James.
shot? By Jack James. It looked like they were going to have a chance to win the game, but give credit to Ames. They came back. Their last two shooters were able to score, and they have won the game. So we will be back in about 25 minutes after the warm-ups and cleaning of the ice for the JV game. Until then, final score, Ames 1, Blues nothing. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.